That was weird. Wait. Oh, it's live. Okay. Shit. Perfect. What's going on, everybody? Wow, that camera seems really zoomed in. I literally have you guys sitting in the drawer right now. Okay, cool. What's up? I can shut this drawer now. Oh, what's going on, everybody? There's a lot of you guys in here already. That's awesome. Talking about Lord of the Rings. Oh, what a good trilogy. Holy shit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 13 live stream. We are here. As you guys know, there was not an episode yesterday. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that, though. But during last week, we didn't have a live stream because Valentine's Day and Heather is mucho importante. So we find ourselves here. Worked out perfect. Yeah, I have no sleeves because it's hot as shit today. And after we went to the gym, I was like, I can either turn the AC on in my office or I can just dress cool. And I'm like, I'm going to save money and dress cool. So there's that. So yeah, that shirt, yeah. We're going to get a lot of shirt comments. Okay, cool. Figured. So how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are better than I am because shit, it has been rough. No, this is not Bud Light. You guys should know I don't drink beer. Cider, bro, but it's like old-fashioned. It's delicious. So, yeah, just for you guys that haven't seen the recent videos, I was going to film. I was going to be doing a build stream today, but I didn't because I had we'll call them camera issues. Amazon, I ordered a new camera. I don't want to get into it with you guys why I ordered that camera. I'm gonna do a whole video about that. Yeah, so ordered a new camera that I needed for multiple reasons. And Amazon sent me a rock. So there's that. But it's kind of whatever. The actual camera should come in tomorrow. Fantastic. First update, seems to be plenty of you guys in here, so I'll just get straight into it. So at first, I was looking at a calendar. I think a lot of you guys know, and we're in the middle of a build. I'm trying to do 3 episodes a month. That way it keeps the price kind of whatever for you guys, so like $45 a month if you guys are in the top tier, and like that trickles down. And I was looking at the calendar, and I'm like, shit, if I don't get a video out on Tuesday, then we're only going to have 2 episodes in February, and that would suck. But luckily, I was able to take the stuff, all the stuff I had scheduled for Friday, and move it. So the good news about that is I am going to be able to film as long as all the camera stuff gets figured out. The camera needs to come in tomorrow, needs to work, and all that kind of shit. But if all that goes well, I will be filming Wreck Bike Rebuild on Friday. That means for you guys in the top tier, you'll be able to have a build stream, which might be interesting because I'll be using the new camera, and that'll be a whole nother thing, but we'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, long story short, Friday I'm going to be filming, and then a video will be able to come out on Tuesday. I really freaking lucked out that Friday was able to get rescheduled without too much bullshit shenanigans. So that's the good news. The bad news is just all the camera bullshit. So yeah, overall it's not that terrible. I mean, like if you guys that saw the video, I was pretty upset though. But justifiably, if you order something really expensive, you get a fucking rock. Mose, Dan, and Silent J, what it do, pimps? So yeah, holy shit! You guys are popping the chat off on crazy. Let me read through this real quick. Hope the camera thing works out. Amazon was really, I will say, Amazon was really good. I got on a chat with somebody, basically told them in a manner of words, you sent me a fucking rock instead of a camera, and I was like, also, you need to send me the new camera, and you need to send it to me as fast as you freaking can. Hence, it's coming here Thursday. Let's hope. So hopefully that should be fun. Chase has the whole Charlie Brown thing going on up in here. Heather showed me a photo or a picture that Do It With Dan posted about Charlie Brown and I Got a Rock or something like that. I don't remember that episode of Charlie Brown, but we were cracking up early about it. Would you get triggered if we sent rocks to your P.O. box? Thomas the Troll, that being your name, no, not really. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. But it wouldn't be funny if you sent rocks to my P.O. box. It would be funny if you sent me rocks in camera boxes. That would be probably hilarious. Also, you have to write on the rock. Giving you guys ideas that I'm probably going to regret later on the road, but whatever. Had a lag with camera situation. Yeah, no, see, so let me talk about this real quick. Catfish, thank you for bringing that up. I got a lot of comments on that video talking about, you can't film Rick by Creebold? Well, what camera are you using to film this? And I probably don't have to tell you guys because, if you're watching this live stream, then that means you're at least the medium level at Wreck by Crebuild, and, you guys probably keep up with the shit a lot better. But I do have 2 other cameras, and I have a phone. I could record, I could record Wreck by Crebuild, but a lot of you guys probably remember that I changed my whole posting schedule on YouTube up a while back because I really wanted to start pushing quality over quantity. And that probably means I'm going to take a pay cut. Like I'm going to be putting out less videos, which means less ads, which means less money. And at this point in my career, I'm okay with that. I would rather put out better quality content that I'm happy with instead of try to churn shit out. So in my head, part of that, especially with something as important as Wreck Bike Rebuild, hopefully you guys can tell in the finished products, but I take that series very seriously. You guys support the absolute shit out of that series, and the last thing I'm going to do is use a camera or a system that I don't think I can make the best content I possibly can out of. So could I record Wreck Bike Rebuild? Absolutely. Would it be enjoyable to watch? Probably. But it's not going to meet that personal standard that I'm putting for myself right now. And because that's really what's driving me right now is really upping my quality level, hence Any Ridden Sunday. I wouldn't film unless I had the correct tools to use. But yeah. Oh, also another thing. I saw a lot of comments that you guys probably didn't comment on this, but I wanted to address it with you guys because I actually give a shit about what you guys think. So there was a lot of comments on that video saying, why do you need a $6,000 camera to film Wreck Bike Rebuild? You're using Wreck Bike Rebuild money to buy cameras that you don't need. 2 things. 1, I did not need that camera for Wreck Bike Rebuild. That's not why I upgraded to that camera. 2, didn't use Wreck Bike Rebuild money to buy the camera. So, I mean, like I'm for one, I want to make it clear, I'm all down with like buying equipment to better Wreck Bike Rebuild. Like that microphone I bought when Brian was here, and when Brian comes back, we'll be having those dual microphones. I'm all down for investing in equipment like that if I need it. Did not need this camera for that. You guys will know once I put the camera video out why I upgraded to that camera, but has nothing to do with Wreck Bike Rebuild and didn't use the funds. So I'm literally selling a shit ton of my equipment to pay for the camera. So just giving you guys some background. You probably don't give a shit, but if you do, there's that. What else? Oh, let me get back into the chat. I don't hear any kids in the background. Must have taken my advice, or they're just asleep. Please, Jesus God. Although the weather is going to be good now, or the weather is looking pretty decent for the next little while, so I can't wait for middle of the day, just random screams and yells. So let me God, I was so high up here in the chat. Good Lord. If it might take me a minute to get to y'all's stuff. Oh, also, we're opening boxes, so I'm going to get through the chat before we get to that stuff. But we are opening boxes. Rocks today, PO box straight idea. To be fair, it was a couple of rocks. Chase went into beast mode yesterday. Yeah, I was not. My mistake with making that video was you can ask Heather because it was bad. I opened that box, I saw the rock, and after the shock got over, I text Heather a photo and I said, "There's a fucking rock in this box." She thought that the camera was in the box and there was a rock, and she comes downstairs and looks in the box and she's like, "Where's the camera?" And I'm like, "There's no fucking camera." It was rough. And then right after that, obviously my blood pressure just fucking going crazy. That's when I went and recorded. I was literally like, when I said in the video, I was so mad I didn't know what to do. I found out that happened probably 5 minutes before I recorded. So that was probably a bad idea to record that soon. It was, yeah. Moto Mantooth, what's going on, man? Just noticed you're in here. I haven't been part of this too much, but does Chase already have the title for this bike because of the new frame? Sanuch, yes, we do have a new title. I haven't got it registered yet, but I do have the title. Hopefully I'm going to be doing that next week. I'm going to go get the bike registered, which means I got to put insurance on it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, title's handled. That came in with the frame. Will we be wrenching on the bikes at the same time? Wrench Bros. Woohoo! Wrench Bros. Should have came with the frame, or he can apply it. Oh, okay, gotcha. You guys are talking about the title. Man, I'm way behind on the title stuff. Another question. What's this time of people's name being in blue with a wrench? Sanuch, the people that are blue are my admins. So those guys are admins on the Discord page and on the YouTube channel. So those guys are my backup dudes. Like they're there keeping the train going. They are also absolutely amazing. So you guys can thank Wreck Bike Rebuild running as smooth as it does. You can thank them for that. Because you can ask them, my shit is all over the place most of the time. Should have demanded overnight shipping. I don't know how to say your name. Feedy, Mayhu Feedy. I did request overnight shipping, but that was at like midnight. So overnight shipping, it goes to the next day. Can we put a rock somewhere on the ZX10? Silent J, no, we cannot do that. Pesky Pagan, I don't know how to help you with that. Hopefully somebody in this chat knows about Discord and how to connect it. Another good idea would be to go to the Patreon page, post in the community section, and somebody in there could help you out as well. I'm probably going to get a ton of rocks now. Yeah, no. Make the rocks look like cameras. Oh my God, I should just chisel it into that. I was assuming it mean production team. God dang it, chat, don't freaking jump on me like that. Now I've lost my damn place. Son of a bitch. Yeah, production team is the top level, Snooch. The $15 level is the top one. We need a rock decal on the Z. God, enough of these damn rocks. Even though I could see like a graphic, like black outlined gray rock with like rock chips in it, and it says in black text "Canon" on the rock. That'd be a funny decal. All right, whatever. I'll think about it. Send that Charlie Brown episode in the camera box and rocks to it. Oh my God. Quality would generate a better view base than quality for sure, in my opinion. Quality would generate a better view base than quantity. Got it. Yeah, Brian. I mean, my channel is at a point right now where I don't really care about subscribers. It's like I want to make good content that I'm really proud of. And I feel like over the long term, people will appreciate the content more. So new watch band. Oh yeah, Heather got me this band for Valentine's Day. She got, which is ironic. It only because I had a red one, because red would make sense to give for Valentine's Day. But yeah, she gave me this green one because I don't have my tennis shoes on, like my running shoes, but it matches. Long story short. Ryan, yeah, Brian is coming back. I texted him the other day and I was like, hey, so I'm looking at all the shit we got left to do. I'm going to try to do as much as I can, but I'm probably going to have you back for a couple episodes. And he was like, I was like, would you be down? He's like, sure. And he sends this, God, I don't know why, but like it annoys me when people send emojis, but Brian does this thing where he goes, sure. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. I've told you that's the stupidest shit. And he still does it. It's funny. Does the new camera shoot 4K? Yeah, the new camera will shoot 4K, just like the other camera. I am considering publishing Wreck Bike Rebuild in 1080p soon, though. I'd be interested to know y'all's opinion. How many of you guys actually watch Wreck Bike Rebuild in 4K? Because it's literally the only show I make that is in 4K, and the files are massive, and it takes a long time to render. So let me know your opinions. Let me know if you guys actually watch Wreck Bike Rebuild on 4K. If you do, we'll take that into consideration. And if a lot of you guys don't, then might start making it in 1080p. When are you going to ship the yard sale stuff? Bruno, good question. I have it all boxed up in the office. Now I have to go through and make all the shipping labels. So I'm going to do that first thing tomorrow, and then they should be shipped out the following day. What was the weight of the box of rocks versus the real camera weight? Dewey did it. That is the one thing I'm so upset about. I didn't check that, but I would love to have done that and found out that the box with cameras weighed the exact same as the box with rocks. That would have been, I would have been like, you piece of shit. I threw rocks in the front frozen pond just for you, Chase. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Excited about the bit of footage for Any Run Sunday. Can't wait. Yeah, Moto Mantooth, I appreciate that, man. That day was so good. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be filming a stunt session with Rodney, the guy I'm doing the first interview with for Any Run Sunday. So tomorrow should be so cool. Very excited for that. Chase buys cameras, I buy cars. Absolutely, I buy cameras, man. That's what I meant to. New haircut as of like a week ago. Yeah, it was getting too long. Had to trim it up. You know, gotta update that shit. Even though there's still 2 hairs that me and Heather missed somewhere. I don't know. Maybe she cut them off in my sleep or something. Seemed a little less prepared than most of your videos. Catfish, what video are you talking about? Let me know. When is Brian coming back? Juan, I don't really know. We haven't figured out the episode, but the next one's 14. I'm probably going to be able to do 14 and 15, and I'll have Brian here for 16 and 17. Yeah, so he'll probably be here for 16 and 17. Yeah, well, that's my current idea. Why don't you wait to register it till after it's road ready? Thomas the Troll, I think there's a specific amount of time you can wait or something like that. A rock. I'm scrolling up in the chat and I randomly see rock tattoo. No. I'm going to get a Bulbasaur tattoo before I get a fucking rock tattoo. Always be someone bitching about how much you spends and stuff if you have no need. Yeah, Patrick. Patrick, I know you're a big fan and everything. You're on top of shit. So it's part of Wreck Bike Rebuild. You know, people, when money gets into the conversation, I think a lot of people are just like, there's been sketchy situations with YouTubers and money. And, you know, it's just people that see that they have a lot of people that are following them and are interested. And a lot of people do take advantage of their subscribers and, you know, try to scam them for money and then don't end up doing what they're supposed to do. But I mean, like, I'm putting out a weekly show. So I don't really, I will say the first season of Wreck Bike Rebuild, all the money questions really did get to me. But through, you know, we got through the season, gave the bikes away, and I really had a moment of like, you know what, I really believe in what I'm doing. I feel really good about the content I'm making. You guys seem to really enjoy it. And it kind of shocks me that the majority of you guys that I talk with aren't supporting Wreck Bike Rebuild in order to get a motorcycle. Like, the vast majority of you guys say you're just like supporting it to support me and what I do. And that means more than you would ever imagine. So, you know, I think between hearing you guys, a lot of you guys say that, and the positive comments on the channel, I've just started looking past this whole the whole money stuff. You know, like, I feel good about what I'm doing, and I feel good about the stuff. You know, we're all able to work together and have this series going. So I don't really worry about it too much anymore. I just know those people that say that aren't supporting Wreck Bike Rebuild. So otherwise, they would know how I treat the series and always making stuff better and blah, blah, blah. Chase, how many helmets do you own? Just curious because they seem to be everywhere. Good job. Good question. Ranger Danger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Currently 18. And then I've got 2 more coming in, so 19 and 20. Yeah, I've got too many helmets. To be fair, 2 of those are Sena Bluetooth helmets, and 2 of those are going to be the Icon Airflight, whatever that new thing is. I've got 2 of those coming in. I literally have 2 Sena helmets sitting in my office right now. So it's one of the problems of being a reviewer. I got to figure out a way to do the helmet stuff though, because it's getting a little ridiculous. Unless I made a helmet wall, there's just full of helmets. That would actually be kind of cool. Anyway, okay, so reading through the comment or the chat right now. It probably drove H crazy that it didn't match. She got it more for her than you. Tony, I don't know what you're talking about. When you move, you could soundproof the garage. Thomas the Troll, when me and Heather move next, ideally, it'll be a house finally. And if we move into a house and I have my own garage that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with, yeah, soundproofing gonna be something really necessary to do. Now there will be emojis everywhere. Yeah, I kind of figured that. You watching 4K or bust? I don't notice the difference. New camera for Any Ridden Sunday. Mason, no, not really. The camera's not really for Any Ridden Sunday. The cameras I currently have, I'm going to go film Any Ridden Sunday tomorrow without this camera, and I don't necessarily plan on using this camera, the one I have coming in the mail. I don't plan on using it for Any Ridden Sunday. The 2 cameras that I do have that I don't really want to use for Wreck Bike Rebuild are, ironically, 2 cameras that film very well, but they film very well if I'm behind them. They're not a good camera for look at me and film me. So different jobs, different weapons or tools. I'd watch in 4K if my internet would allow. I like 1440. Gotcha. So a lot of you guys saying 4K is ish. The cinematics won't be the same unless it's in 4K. No, Nick Gray, I do want to make clear, Any Ridden Sunday is going to be filmed in 4K. That's going to be filmed and distributed in 4K. So that was a good later tonight. It's beautiful. 4K downsample to 1080 is good quality for YouTube content. I agree. That day was a blast. Mose knows because he was there with me. I would suspect it has to be close to order to pass a quick inspection or inspect shipping cost. Oh, you're talking about the camera? Yeah. Jeremy watches in 4K on his 4K TV. Good, because watching Wreck by Reboot on a big screen I love the idea of that, at least. That was loud. What is your anticipated date for the final reveal? Silent J, that's a good question. Let me look at a calendar. Okay, so February 27th is episode 14. March 6th, 15. March 13th, 16. March 20th, 17. Skip a week. 18, 19, 20. The end of April? Maybe? If everything works out, end of April will be the release of the bike, the final video. If everything works out. I feel really good about it, but I mean, you guys know how Wreck Bike Reboot runs. Is Brian going to be a series regular? Yeah, Brian seems to really like doing the series. We've got a really cool thing worked out. He enjoys it. I obviously benefit a lot from it. I do want to have a little bit of me doing my own thing, and I want to have Brian in there. So there is going to be this kind of like, I'll start it out, Brian comes in, we work our way through, and then, you know, maybe when we get to the mod section, I'll start doing mods myself. Maybe that'll be how it runs. I don't know. We're still working all the tiny details. I got to spend money to make money, considering that content is how you make the money. Improving how the content is made seems a no-brainer. Yeah, performance, you get this stuff, man. And I know a lot of you guys understand the whole money part of Wreck Bike Rebuild, and, you know, got to keep making it better, and then you got to keep spending to make the bike better, and like you guys get it. I don't have to explain it to you guys. What is so important about this stream? CC and RR, those two giant boxes that we're going to be opening up soon. Does Patreon take out the taxes for you, or do you have to do that after the fact? Brandon, that is all on the content creator on Patreon. Patreon takes out a processing fee, and they take out their fee, and then they give you everything else, and then they send you a 1099 miscellaneous, maybe? They send you a tax document at the end of the year and saying, hey, you made this much money. Have fun paying taxes on it. And then if you're a sole proprietor, you get taxed a lot. You guys would be shocked at how much a sole proprietor gets taxed. If they file taxes as a sole proprietorship, it's 45%. Can be. Don't sweat the money, bro. We here. Hope you give us the best content. Yep. Don't forget the helmet Pikachu is wearing. Oh, right, Josh. I totally forgot that helmet. Thank you for reminding me. I have 3 helmets and looking for another. See, Ronald, you're right there with me, man. Oh, gosh. The chat keeps jumping because I can't get to the bottom. Okay, I'm almost there. Hey, man, you do a lot of good for the community. Watched your videos for a couple of years before I couldn't stand it anymore and finally bought one. Brian, glad to have you in the two-wheel community, man. Is the color going to be the same at the beginning of the build? No, it's not. Matthew, you're going to see what color it's going to be in a minute. Have you thought about doing any Ridden Sunday in a paid vids? Dewey, I have not. Oh, like on demand? Yeah, I have thought about that, but to do that, I feel like people need to get a content expectation for any Ridden Sunday. So before I go down that route, I would want to put out at least, I don't know, 5 episodes so people can really get a feel for, like, what are they getting for paying that money. So maybe that's something we'll handle in the future. Just in time for riding season. Do you have any idea on the next bike? Fun with AJ? I don't. But I think we've discussed either doing a supermoto or a cruiser. ish thing, or starting with a cruiser. So whether it ended up cruiser, who knows? But yeah, it's kind of cruiser or supermoto. I'd probably do supermoto because I feel like more people would want a supermoto than a cruiser based on my audience demographic, but who knows? 30-minute warning. Dan, I massively appreciate that. You mean you don't have a sugar mama for wrecked bike? No, I don't have a sugar. I have one sugar mama, but that's just Heather, and she's amazing. Time to open boxes. Bruno, you don't tell me when it's time to open boxes. Did I already give away the Triumph spare mod parts? Fun with AJ, I did, and Jesus Christ, shipping on that shit was $200. Cheers to those guys. Supermoto, that's my next build. Supermotos are legit, man. Where's Braps? I don't know. Oh, wait, did he say he was busy or something? I think he did. You were going to do a pink cruiser for breast cancer awareness. Josh, you are right. What about a pink supermoto? Thoughts? Okay. What time is it? It's 9:30, guys. It's 30 minutes in. Let's do these damn boxes. All right, so let me get, I don't know where to put you guys. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. I have to move shit on this table because there are so many mods on this table. It's ridiculous. Keep in mind, guys, I'm going to be over here in box stuff, so I might not see your comments. So there's that. Okay. First box. We're doing the fairings second. So I don't think you guys know what's in this box, do you? I don't think anybody does. Well, the admins do, but they don't count. I wish we could get like dramatic music playing or something. Oh God, peanuts. Ugh. Here's a hint. There's a hint. It's not a really good hint, but oh, you guys want another hint? Oh snap! All right, look. Here's hint number 2. Can you see? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh God, it's gonna be. This is gonna be so messy. Holy snap. Oh my gosh, that's so light. Holy crap. Let me get out the part that everybody wants. Ah, dang, they're going to get everywhere. So first there's this flash kit thing. And then the piece de resistance. Carbon fiber graves, ladies and gentlemen. That is cool. Carbon fiber all the way to the freaking tip. So dope. Holy shit. All right, so that's the exhaust. We got the carbon fiber graves exhaust. We're going to talk about why I got this in a second. Hold on. I want to keep it safe. All right. We're just going to let me pick up these peanuts because it's going to piss me off. I come in here on Friday and have to clean. All right. So yeah, we got a carbon fiber Graves exhaust. So a lot of you guys know that and a lot of you guys know that it has taken a long time to get the exhaust. The reasoning that the exhaust took so long is because, and I'm not even joking, 3 times. So 3 times. Sorry, Walter just texted me and I saw it, and I'm gonna ignore it for a moment. 3 different, like totally separate opportunities came up where a company was going to sponsor the exhaust. 3 times for totally different reasons. Each time, every company backed out. So the way it would happen is like, you know, my admins and I were sitting there talking about like, hey, we got this company. It's gonna it's gonna send the exhaust out. Got really excited. Then a week or 2 later, I check in. Something happens. And then I was like, dang it, I'm going to have to order an exhaust. Get prepped up to order an exhaust. Another company reaches out. So that little trickle shit happened like for probably I don't know, my admins could probably tell me better, but that lasted for probably 2 months of idea, conversation, execution, then failure. It was absolute nightmare. So that's why it took so long to get the exhaust in, because obviously you guys know that all of our other shit is over here. And yeah, like that's why it took so long. So now the reasoning, yeah, Dan, 2 months, legit. Like you guys, I talk to my admins every day, and you know we're always keeping up with all the shit. It was frustrating. So yeah, so that was the exhaust situation, and now the reasoning we went for the Graves. So if you guys don't know yet, I have them up here somewhere. No, they're back there, whatever. We're getting passenger peg block-offs on the bike. So the bike's not going to have passenger pegs come down. It gives the bike tail a really clean look that I really like. And most of the exhausts for the ZX10, they have to connect with the passenger peg. So, and to do that, they also stick up really high. And I'm really down with having this really clean back of the bike, and I feel like the exhaust would just ruin that. So the Graves did a couple things really well. It is a lower exhaust, so it stays really low, and it doesn't have to hook into the passenger peg, which means I can move forward with my plans as far as removing the passenger pegs. And also, it did a really good job of the like the looks wise. It fits the look. It's got the carbon fiber stuff. I personally don't think it's the best looking exhaust, but it's the best looking exhaust that sounded the best in that category. I can't remember which one sounded the best personally to me on the videos I watched. Something tells me it was the Akrapovich pipe sounded the best, and then the TaylorMade pipe looked the best, but the Graves is the one that kind of fit everything in the middle. So that was the reasoning for going with the Graves. Are you going to remount the rear shock adjuster? Placement right now looks spotty for the cord being where it is. Fun with AJ, I'm going to get farther in the build and then make that final adjustment once I see where it is. Right now, there's not a lot on the rear swing arm, so it's kind of hard to really know if where it's at is a really good spot. From what I found out with installing the rear shock, it's really not that hard to do. So it's not going to be that big of a deal if we have to yank it out and adjust it. So I feel really confident if I had to take the shock out right now. And if I'm confident, that means Brian's definitely going to be confident. So not too worried about that. But rest assured, if anything, Brian will have a final look at it to be able to be like, that is a terrible idea. So there's that. Okay. Where are we? 9:40. All right. Hold on. I'm now very curious what Walter said. That was a good text message. I'm proud. Okay, so yeah, next box. Next box is the important box. Next box is the fairings. Just so you guys know, I have not seen the fairings. I obviously worked with this company, Monster Fairings. They did all the fairings I had for my R6. They're a legit company, and I'm excited. I have not got to see the gray, that grayish. Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys are ready. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, so excited. Also, here's what I'm nervous about. So in the past, Monster Fairings was able to send me paint that they used to paint the fairings. Because of new import laws, they are not allowed to do that. So I am nervous that because we have to get the gas tank painted, the new one, the pink one right here, we have to get that painted, and it needs to match perfectly. So I am nervous about that, but yeah, without further ado. Oh my God. Whew. You wouldn't think pieces of plastic are so heavy, but you'd be wrong. Okay. Oh, this moment is scary. Okay. It's not scary as if I don't trust Monster Fairings. It's just like, I hope the hell they look good. Oh, that one didn't have anything in it. What a troll. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm only going to take out one side body fairing because there's a lot of fairings in here, and I know I'll never get them back in correctly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna unwrap this one fairing, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll take all the fairings out. We can all double check and look at them that they're not broke or anything like that. Because shipping companies be cray, y'all. This is such a tease. Can you guys see the highlight color? Oh shit! Oh shit, son! Oh gosh. This is going to be a big tease because there's a lot of tape, so just be ready for that. Okay. And I also have to be very careful with a box cutter cutting open fairings. I don't want to hit the fairing and cry myself to sleep tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my God, I am so excited. This is going to be so freaking cool. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my shit. I really, God, this sucks that this camera sucks. Can you guys see the metallic, like, oh shit. Oh my God. I really don't think you guys can see that. Please tell me you guys can see these like metal, like shaving-y, like reflective. I don't think the camera's going to be able to do it for you. Oh my God. Shit. Oh my God. Man, these feel so good. Okay. Wow. That y'all, that was like really nerve-wracking because up until now, I've literally just been emailing with Monster Fairings. So God, I can't really explain how good these feel, and obviously you guys can't really see how good they look, but oh my God. Okay. Here, let's I'm gonna take you guys off the charger. That should be okay to do. All right. So I'm gonna put all the fairings on the ground. Yeah, there's the second one. You guys can see it has that little custom slot. That's, by the way, that's not stock. Like, we got that painted like that. So like you have to get custom fairings for that shit. Also, this is as a reminder, don't forget that these are in addition to those custom, those carbon fiber pieces that we have. So all of that together. That's obviously where the seat goes. That looks like the undertail, possibly. Yeah. So it looks like we have an extra front wheel cowl, but we also have a carbon fiber one. So we'll have both. Obviously, we're going to put the carbon fiber one on, but it's pretty cool. Wait. Oh, snap. They sent over the rear seat cowl. So we won't even have a rear seat. We'll have the cowl. That's awesome. I didn't even ask them for that, but they sent that. That's freaking dope. It's also going to look so much better with that. Oh, that's the little... I was getting worried. I was looking at this and I saw this little piece. I don't know if you guys can tell. This little black piece was hanging out, but that they sent that in the fairing kit? Holy shit. I thought I was going to have to clean that old piece off, but I guess they sent it in the new fairing kit. Jeez. Monster fairings, man, I tell you. Like, if you guys find a good company, well, I guess you don't have to find a good company. I found a good company. Like, when you find a good fairing company, like, hold on to them like a really good woman or something like that, because they are hard to find. Is this a windscreen? God, they sent the windscreen too. Shit. Okay, cool. Wow, I think that's everything. And everything looks pretty normal. There's no, obvious issues with any pieces. They all look super well wrapped. Okay, there we go. You guys can't really see the seats in the way. All right.
So that's how fairings come, by the way. If you guys aren't familiar, if you order a custom set of fairings from these guys, Monster Fairings, yeah, no rocks, right? No rocks. But yeah, that's it. Oh, y'all, holy shit. I am curious. Hold on. Let me point you guys the other way so you're not staring at my crotch. That's awkward. So I got this stuff. Where is it? Here. I got this Plastidip stuff, and I'm curious how close the can looks to this. Holy shit. Can you guys... Yeah, I'm sorry the lighting is so shit, guys, and this camera's not great, but can you guys see the color difference? Oh, you can't? Because there is none. So I got this Plastidip stuff to... Like, I don't want to get everything, like all these little detail pieces powder coated, because I don't think... Like some of the stuff, for one, it can't be powder coated if it's not metal. But I was thinking of plastic dipping some pieces, and one of the pieces I'm thinking of doing is this one. Can you guys see the bike? So this little piece is in the front. And it's basically, you know, it makes sure no giant pieces of debris get into the air intake. But with the fairings and everything, this thing is rubber. And I'm thinking I'm going to try plastic dipping this and putting it back on. And I think it would be so freaking cool. Right in the front, you'll have the headlights with, oh, God, it's going to be freaking cool. I don't know what of this stuff is the headlights, now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, you know what? That's what that is. That's part of the headlights. Yep. Let me go grab the current headlight real quick. If you guys literally showed up just for the box openings, then that's all the box openings. You don't have to spend any more time. Okay. Okay. So this is the headlight panel. Yep. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but there's, oh, wow, you can see it on the screen. You guys can see it a lot better than I can. This area, that little cutout, obviously right there. You guys remember I cut the very tips of this off, so shape's not exactly the same. Awesome. So that'll be that piece, and then I'm sure there's like lower pieces. Woohoo! Holy cow, so awesome. Okay, you guys give me a second. Sorry, I'm throwing this laptop all around. 7 minutes left. Let me throw these pieces back in the box, and then I'll go through the chat super fast. I just want these fairings back in the box. I don't want them sitting out and about. Final look. I will tell you guys, based on what I'm seeing in the screen, the yellow or the highlighter really doesn't come through for you guys. So I'll try to do a really good job when I'm color correcting the video so you guys can actually see what those look like. God, those look so good. Holy shit. All right, how much time we got? 5 minutes? Cool. Okay. Damn, dude, I'm out of breath. My God. The headlight housing will need to be color matched as well. The headlight housing. I don't think so. I think the black will be okay. Yeah, the windscreen is black. It's see-through, but it's really tinted. Rear cowls over seats any day. Yeah, well, that's the whole point, right? It's, with this bike, it's pure aesthetic, pure, looking good and going fast. So that's why we're taking the passenger pegs off, and that is also why we are putting the seat cowl on. Those would have to be powder coated. Are you going to dip the pegs and the kickstand? The kickstand, maybe. I very much might do the kickstand. And yeah, the pegs are going to stay black. Those are the ones from Woodcraft. They come black, so there's no need to powder coat those. Why did I cut down that fairing? Zachary, I cut it down, one, because it was already broke, so it didn't matter. And two, because I wanted to see what the bike would look like with a chopped off head type thing. It was an experiment for no reason. Yeah, the idea to not plastic dip, but powder coat the kickstand, I like that a lot. I think that could be really cool. Brandon, the headlights, I'm keeping the stock headlights, but I'm putting LEDs in them. I've got it's nowhere close. I've got an LED kit, and that's going to be in one of the next episodes. I'm going to be putting the LEDs in there, so they'll be very bright. Put LED lights in the intake grill. That'd be kind of crazy. This bike is going to look sick, but I don't even know what I would do with a 1000cc Super Sport. Well, Jason, the good news is this bike should have rider modes. So if somebody gets the bike that's not really familiar with it, they should be able to put it in like a low power mode. And most of the bigger bikes in lower power modes they do pretty good. If you've never ridden before and you get the bike, then I would probably recommend just like shelving the bike and then learning on something else and then selling it and then and then upgrading to that. Maybe take this out every now and then. Zachary, it's okay. I'll take it. Gosh, that's it. Okay, so guys, we're coming to the end of the stream. Man, that was probably the most packed live stream we've done in a really long time. We also have more people in this live stream than we've had in a good while. So I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me for a little while, and hopefully it was a fun time checking out the new exhaust and the new fairings. I don't know. Obviously, the fairings aren't going to go on until later on, and nobody on YouTube is going to get to see the fairings for like a good while. So you guys got a super early look at those fairings. And so whenever I make the video showing the fairings, you guys can be like, yeah, old news. You guys are obviously not on Patreon, whatever. But that's the whole point, for you guys to get to see stuff way early before everybody else does. Final notes for you guys that might not have been in here earlier. As long as nothing crazy happens, I will be filming a build stream of Wreck Bike Rebuild on Friday. I don't know what time yet, but for you guys that aren't aware, the build streams are just like this, except they're on a 360 camera, and it's while I'm actually filming the episodes. So if you guys want a behind-the-scenes look at filming the episodes, the production crew, the top, the $15 level per episode, those people are the ones that get access to that live stream along with everything else underneath. But that'll be going down on Friday. Going to be using the new camera, so you guys deal with that with me for a little while. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And I will see you guys on Friday for the build stream. And then, God willing, Tuesday for episode 14. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the week and the weekend. Do I have another video coming out this week? Oh, yeah. Friday, we get to find out if the camera came in. So that update should be interesting. Anyways, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the next live stream.